Hello. Okay. So, yesterday was the 15th of November and took part in the hookah half, then a 21 kilometer. So, this is basically a journal of what actually happened, like the build up into the race, being in the race, and then after the race, right? So, hey. um, so, okay, let's first things first, right? I consider myself slightly fit. Yeah. Reason why I consider myself slightly fit: I do train, I do run, I do eat, I do sleep, and I do drink water. Okay, those five things. Those five things are really important, man. But the thing is, I don't train the way I'm supposed to train. I don't run the way I'm supposed to run. I don't eat the way I'm supposed to eat. You see the pattern going on here now. I mean, what else was this? Shit. Memory. No ways, my guy. Fuck. Anyway, listen. Slightly fit. I took on this challenge, not knowing what's gonna happen. Because the thing is, when I signed up for it, it took me a solid month to actually click. Like, okay, I'm doing this. Bought a ticket eventually, and when I bought the ticket, you know how they always say you had buyer's remorse? I never had that, right? I was like, man, it's fine, it's 21 Ks, who's still gonna worry? Yeah. At that point in time, the only long runs I done was the Versus Outback Challenge. I think that was like 18 Ks. One of the best runs I've had. Early in the morning, crispy air, had a solid runner, a guy in front of me. I have no idea who that guy is, but whoever he is, you're a dope runner, my guy. He had like a liquor pace, and I was like, I'm striding here right now, having a great time. And yeah, so the Outback, right? Then there's the Tikkie run, the Tikkie challenge. I think that's 16 kilometers. That is 16 kilometers, right? After that, that was one of the runs that I done. Then I ran my own 21K. And with my own 21K, I suffered like a shit ton. Calves, hamstrings, lungs. Calves and hamstrings was pulling like a mofo. My lungs was overworking like a mofo. And I'm thinking like, yeah, George, what am I putting myself into? Are we really doing this cack right now? Like, anyway, we're here now. We might as well do it to see where we're gonna go from there. So, leading up to the hookah, right? I done those small runs, only those really, and then I had an abs run. I'm going back and forth, man. I had an abs run where I actually ran a 10, but I actually set a PB for myself. Yeah, PB for myself. I was like, pretty dope, because I just ran 10s, right? I only ran 10s last year. My plan was to do a 21 this year. Didn't know when I was gonna do it, but that was the plan, to do a 21, right? In like an official race. Anyway, went on, got there, ran a solid PB of that abs run. It was first time running along the coast, so I never knew what to expect. They told me there was like a hill. I didn't know where that hill was, so I was literally finding it out on the run. Yeah, I ran the PB. I think it was 50 minutes. I was trying to run under 50, but I didn't get to that point because, sure, at one point I had to walk. What the shit? It's like my legs was like, nah. You need to chill here, bro. You need to chill. But anyway, got that PB. That was basically the only runs that I done for the year, right? The road running events. Didn't do a lot of trail running events. Done the Pinotage wine run, but the Pinotage wine run is more about the wine than the run. It was a great day. Anyway, then from there, Time started getting closer to the Hooker Challenge and whatnot. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, nah, man, yo, we're rustig, it's fine, we're going on. And then came to the point of a week out. Now, keep in mind, right, I've only run for a whole month. I've ran 5Ks last month, which was what, September, October, November. Yeah, October. On a Monday, I ran 5Ks. That was the only running I done. Right? That's besides the workouts when I would do every now and then. Okay, so I do CrossFit, right? CrossFit workouts. And each and every time I do die, so I'm always going to put myself through like the most. If I'm not laying flat on my back, then I didn't push myself to my limits, right? So that's how I do train. Okay. So the most I've done was like 400 meters and back. If we do a kilometer or more than 400 meters, then I start questioning myself. But anyway, I've done that type of training like maybe once or twice last month. And then, yeah, I've done like a shiz ton of burpees throughout the whole of, like 500 burpees throughout the whole of October. But anyway, I felt good in myself, right? I felt good. Got to the whole shenanigans of the leading up to the event. I couldn't pick up my number because I was working, so I had to like enlist my brother and like, yo, bruh, pick up this number for me, please. Get my race back so that I know that I'm sorted. And mind you, I'm still feeling great. I'm carb loading like it's nobody's business, having pizzas, having some fruit mixes, things like that, just like eating right, going forth. And then yeah, he was like all set, it's cool. This was the Monday that I asked him, like, okay, can you do this for me? All good. And then throughout the whole week I was like carb loading and whatnot, and then had like 2 late nights on Wednesday and Thursday, right? Yeah, went out, had like a brandy, had some beer, had some food baskets. Living my life, man, living my life. Until the realization actually set in Friday. I asked my brother, yo, do you have my race back? He was like, yeah, I do. I was like, shit, here we go. And I was like, what am I going to do now? What are we going to eat now tonight? Because I don't have list to make food. I don't have list to do anything. I just want to lamb tonight after I'm done working, because I work on a Friday as well. Like we all do, man. What the shit. Well, most people, let me put it like that. Then I was like, okay, got to his place. Then I had like 2 beers and like first parcel. Yo, that first parcel slapped. Yes, like the snoop, it was fresh. I was like, what in the shit, man? Anyway, we enjoyed the shit out of that. Yeah, we were kind of stoned though, but we enjoyed the shit out of that. Honestly, everything tastes better that way. And then, yeah, we were like talking a whole bunch of shit, and it's like, yo, I went to go sleep with 5 hours remaining before I had to wake up at 4:30. Got done. Oh, actually, woke up, got done, and then had like a wake and bake, right? Wake and bake was great. I enjoyed that, feeling great. Had a small stretch in my mind. I was supposed to do it physically, but I had a small stretch in my mind, so I'm saying that counts, but obviously it didn't count at all. And I was like, okay, now it's cool. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be early enough. It's not like anyone's going to be there right by the time I do get there. Super chilled. I'll have enough time to stretch. I have my yoga mat in the car, so I could just throw it down on the ground and then do like a full solid 15-minute stretch and just take it again from there, right? I'm like, okay, now it's alright. Yo, we're easy. I'm journeying and I'm like, yo, I'm looking at the mountains on my way to Stellenbosch, and I'm like, the beauty that we have in Cape Town, yo, we don't get that anywhere else but here. I can understand why everyone wants to come here, especially in the Winelands region. Oh my word, the sun coming up. Oh, peoples, yo, if you guys ever go and hike, please do it early morning in Stellenbosch. early morning Stellenbosch, Constantia, Paul, Worcester, wherever you can actually get to go to climb a mountain. Oh, by all means, please do that. To be able to just see the beauty in its own right, you can't make it shit up. Honestly, you can't make it shit up. And then yeah, got there, and then there was like a shit ton of traffic. I'm like, wait, bro, why is it so full? And then I was like, you know what, the runners, y'all are early peoples. Y'all are Musa early peoples. You guys wanted to get there early, and it's like get prime parking and all that shit. Because I'm like looking at where am I gonna park now? Anyway, found the A-line key just there in front of that spa, opposite large school Aikesta. Yeah, found the parking there, and I was just like, okay, now it's cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Might as well just chill here, see what the vibe is like. And then I got me some hydration gels, right? So normally I use Biogen. I love Biogen. I honestly love Biogen and their products. But this time I had Biogen Camp Ease, and then I had like 2 goos because they never had any Biogen. I was like kind of sad about it. Yeah, because I feel like my body like really operates well with it. But anyway, I had 2 goos, I had strawberry and banana and a salted caramel. I had the strawberry and banana. I was like, what the shit actually tastes like strawberry and banana, but it's like, yo, what the shit? It was like moor so thick, man. Like moor so thick. We actually had to like chew the goo and like breathe in and like, it's like, yo, am I gonna verstick or something? But anyway, got down, put on some lotion, you know, hydrate the skin, had my cap on and whatnot, my number on, you know, and then yeah, started walking. Mind you, I didn't even stretch it, man. That plan went out the window. I went out to the window. And then I got there, started walking, and I was like, I have no idea where I'm going right now. I'm just following the crowd. And then I was like, shit, I'm starting with batch B. So for me, I was like thinking to myself, like, look here, we can do a 2-hour run. Great, satisfied, because the first time we ran it solid 21, the official 21, we done like a 2-hour 9. That was Foot of the Vine. That was the Zevenwacht run. I might be wrong. Was it 21? I don't know. I hope it was 21. I can't remember now, man. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's 21, but if I'm wrong, Joe, please correct me. And then yeah, got there in the line, done like small calf raises, and then stretched out the neck, the shoulders, and then it's like, okay, now it's cool. The plan was to do like the first 5Ks, like a 6:30 pace, and from there, I don't know what's gonna happen because I don't know the route, but we just need to get like the first few Ks like at an easy pace. Gun went off, and I was like, yo, this is like a moose lot of fit mensen. Oh, it's a moose lot of fit kinders also. I was like, what the shit is going on? Where have I been? Where's this fit people? I was like, yo, look at the shoes. I was like, damn, y'all are investing some real dollar here in the shoes. All I have is Tempo shoes right now. I have my Puma Velocity 3s. And I was like, yo, my shoes, it's dope right now. We're gonna have a great time together. We're gonna run, and that's it. We're gonna be one with the road, man. One with the road. Anyway, we're running, and like a shit ton of people are passing me. I'm like, yo, you guys are starting off cock fast. Anyway, we're journeying on. We're journeying. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Get to the 3-kilometer mark, grab me some water, you know. I was like, nah, I didn't need the juice or anything. I don't know if it was juice or electrolytes, one of the two, but it was something sweet. It could have been Oras also if in my mind. I took it. Yeah. Took water, and then started running again. I was like, okay, nah, it's easy, man. It's easy. Anyway, we're getting onto the Jonkershoek road. I was like, yeah, I know this road. Yeah, we're gonna go up now. Yo, I know we were going up. I thought we were going up like that, right? All of a sudden, we're going up like that. I'm like, no ways, man. That just seems like a moose, lot of men saying a moose along line just like this. I'm like, not the shit, my guy. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, now ready. We're going on now. And we're just moving. As we're moving on, I'm like, brother, my legs is burning. My legs is moving, bro. My legs is moving. I'm like, yeah, we can't stop now. We're in this to win it. We're in this to win it. Conquer this first hill. We just take it again from there. I look at my watch. Yeah, we're doing like a 7:10 going up. People are having conversations, like there's almost like they're having like a zone 2 vibe. It's like having conversations. It was like, there was this person that was like from America, and the other one was from Netherlands. He was stayed here, but then he moved to Netherlands, but he comes back to come and run. I was like, yo, but I moest a lot of effort, but I can respect it. You miss Cape Town, it's your homeland and all of this shit. Yo, come and do some fun, exciting stuff, man. We all have our own reasons why we leave and all that shit, right? Anyway, homie came and ran with me afterwards once he left that lady. As soon as he came and started striding with me, I was like, I looked up, and then all of a sudden I saw there was more people actually starting to walk now. I was like, so I had to like start doing like cherry picking, right? I learned that from another runner. Cherry picking is like pass people, and then yeah, started passing people, and then because they were walking now, then obviously I was like, yo, I'm in a stride right now. I'm not gonna stop. Now I'm like, hey, right? Okay, we're going on. And this bro was with me for a bit, and then all of a sudden I just heard gone, silence. It's like, what? Alright, peripheral view. Look, I look to the left, to my left, no, my right slightly. It's like, homie's gone. I'm like, alright, you're gone right now. You're running your own race, and I'm just staking up, and I'm just going all the way. Power to the top, man. Power to the top, you know. And the more people I pass, the more I see they're actually like really panting. And I was like, yo, keep your head down. We're moving, and that's it. That's all we need to do. Keep your head down, and we move. That's literally the only thing we need to do. And now I'm like moving, bro, and I'm like, okay, yo, hey bro, salute. In my mind, I'm thinking like, yo, you're doing a perfect job here now. Salute to you. Normally you actually want to give up, but actually doing the shit, my guy. Yo, one foot in front of the other, my guy. You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. Eventually you're gonna have a small break when we actually get to the next water station, and then you'll be fine again, man. That's what I'm thinking out to myself now. But I'm like thinking, in the next thought I was like, yeah, fuck, where's this water station? Yo, I need to fucking stop now, man. I'm literally, bro, my legs is moving now. But anyway, once we get to the top of the first hill, right? Like the summit of the first climb. Water was there, and that orange shit, I don't know what it was. Yo, grab me water, grab me that orange shit, and then that's where I stopped. And then I don't know why, but I had this feeling of my body was just like, you know, feeling the motion, and I'm like still running, but I'm standing still. And I was like, my body's telling me, bro, you need to leave, you need to walk, get back into the running again. But my body's just telling me like, feel like I'm running, man. I'm like, okay, yo, I'm listening to my body. We're gonna start running now again. As we started to run, there's two motherfuckers just lumbing on the road, like laying down flat. No? Cars is coming up, right? Oh no, the one stick is like blocked off, but cars is still coming up because there's still traffic. Homies are taking a selfie, like literally in the road. Two gents taking a selfie in the road, and they're looking to see if his cars are coming or not. I'm like, yo, you guys are like cuck, man, to do that just for the, I don't know what picture you're trying, what memory you're trying to create now, because hey, but little for you guys. But anyway, I got a picture. I went past. That's it. Yeah. Going on. Getting to the second climb. And then I see there's like a plateau. And I'm like, okay, nah, great. When I get to the plateau, it's gonna be solid. As I get to this plateau, it started getting a bit hot now, man. But now I have my cap on. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I still have my cap, just keep my head down and just like protect the face, man. And it will be fine. I'm running, I'm going. I'm having a great time now, because I'm having a conversation with my body. I'm like, my bro, are you alright? Talk to me. Must we slow down? What's clapping? My body's telling me like, nah, listen here, just keep going the pace you are now going, and you'll be alright. Check the time. It's like, yo, alright, yo, we're doing a 5:40. 5:40 as we're going down slightly, but then we move back to like a 6-minute pace. Right, so we were like dabbling in between there. When I had like kracht, it's like as soon as we start climbing, then I was already in the stride, man. That was when I was already over. So I was like, okay, now it's cool. Might as well just power through now. Now great, man. We're moving. Then start seeing the road twisting and turning like this. Goes up, plateau, twisting and turning. Anyway, then there was this tall ass guy that came running next to me, and homie was striding like it was nothing, effortless. I'm like, yo, one day is one day. Maybe that day is today. I was thinking in my mind, look, yo, you never know, my guy. We still have a whole solid, what, 11, 12, 14 Ks to go. So, no way, take it as it comes, bro. Yeah, and he was striding, and we were like, okay, nah, great. And then I just asked him, like, yo, you good? And he like looked at me weird. I was like, yeah, I'm alright. And then I was like, okay, we shouldn't talk. But then I was like, we shouldn't talk, bro, because we need to save our energy. Because I don't know where this is going, but we're going. Anyway, we're running, and we started cherry picking people again when we could, because obviously we're not trying to like run like cut fast or anything. Well, I'm not trying to run cut fast or anything. You know, just trying to be consistent and whatnot, because it's my second one, my second 21K for the year, man. And it's my second one in general, officially. And I'm like, the goal is to do 2 hours. If we get close as possible, it will be great. Pardon. And in the meantime, taking the views, right? Going up Jonkershoek Pass. It was beautiful. Beautiful. I couldn't stop looking at the mountain, man. I couldn't stop, honestly. The vineyards, oh my word. Anyway, then this guy with like a hot pink wifey that came past, or he started running with us for a bit, and we were like striding and like whatnot, and then he tried to have a conversation with us, and then it was like, yo, it's all downhill from here. And I was like, wait, what do you mean, man? It was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, you know this route. You know this route. You must be knowing this route if you're saying stuff like this now. I'm like, okay. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, I guess there's one way to find out, because obviously I don't know where the fuck I'm going. We're running. And then go down, 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 climb. I'm like, mom, niet te min. I thought we're done with this shit. Yo, we climb again. I'm like, okay, that's cool. We're in a stride now already. Let's go. But now as we're climbing, the guy that I'm running with now, the tall guy, okay? Never mind the guy with the pink sweater, he's still running with us. Never mind with that. Yeah, he's like, oh, we're going down there. And then people are actually running down already. I was like, yo, okay, now great. So that means we're just going here to the right, and then we're probably going to start turning left somewhere. Okay, now great. And then, yeah, we left the guy with the pink, because he had to wait for 2 other females, or other females he was running with. So I was like, okay, now cool. Got there, and then we took the kink, and I saw the telegraph sign. It could have been a telegraph sign. It could have just been a sign also, and I just put words in there. That's awesome. But anyway, yeah, water point, grabbed me more water, electrolytes, and then I took my crampies, right? I don't know what mile marker was this, but I was like, it was probably around about 10, around about 11. Took my crampies. I didn't check the time, how fast I was running, nothing. I was just checking the pace. Looking great on the pace. We're fine. I had my water, I had the electrolytes, had another sachet of water with me, and just ran with that for a bit. And then drank that, and then took my crampies as I was going down. Okay? Telling you guys, telling me too, like, hey bro, how are we gliding down here? We need to relax here now. And we're just gliding all the way down, gliding. And as we're gliding, I was like, yo, this means that's mooring it right now. It's like short ladies and gents. And I was like, yo, you guys are mooring it right now, and you guys are like dying at the same time. And now this man is still next to me, and he's like cupping it easy, chill. And I'm like, yo, nah, you definitely are a long distance runner. But he told me that while we were running, but I didn't listen at all. Because I'm like, yo, I'm listening, but I'm also not listening. Because if I respond to you and I say, yeah, like, oh, okay, short answers, bro, I'm not listening. Shit. Anyway, got it done. We were running, and then I saw this chick. She was running, but she was striding a mood. So, man, it's like, poof, knees up high, pumping the arms, feet leaning forward. And I'm like, yo. And I'm staring at this chick as we're running. I'm like, bro, we have a solid stride right now. But as I'm staring, but now my head is just starting to turn. I'm like, why is my head turning? It's like, are we picking up pace right now? And just like, gone. I was gonna tell her like, yo, you're doing great, but then Naz was like, nope, there's a turn coming. We're gonna do like a racing line, because I'm a racing car driver now anyway. Racing line, we went high and we went wide. High and wide, and then we went straight down, getting that momentum so we can just keep the pace going, man. And then it got there, ran past them, and then don't dare come a brew with a fucking 60, what is that, overall on that one piece. Yeah, George, I bust me by code. I'm like looking at this, but they were running car for us. And they were actually running car for us. I looked at my time and I was like, yo, we're actually running like a 5:10 here now. And mind you, the fastest I've run over a longer period of time was like a 5:30, and that was like maybe 7 kilometers. Now we are going downhill and we're doing a 5:10. I'm out of my comfort zone. I have no idea my body's gonna react, and I'm like, hey bro, are you still alright? are we still alright to go? He's like, yeah, bro, be rested. You died, like, yo, check here, look to the right, there's mountains. And like, yo, as I look to the right, I'm like leaning over to the left. I'm like running to the left, I'm running into this brother that I'm running with, this tall bro. And I'm like, shit, focus. Yo, back. Alright, we're running straight. 60 guys in front of us with another gent. I'm like, nah man. I just marked to look at you now the whole time. That was literally my words. I just marked to look at you now the whole time. It's okay. I'm like, pick up the stride. From 5:10, we ran solid 5-minute pace. I'm like, yo, 5-minute pace, and I'm like I'm feeling like Bambi right now. I'm feeling the greatest. It's the fastest I've ever run before. Over a long distance. And keep in mind, I'm a sprinter. Okay, 100, 200, 400. That's it. Alright? So I'm completely out of my comfort zone. And this man is like tall and lean like a proper runner's body. We left the 60 guy in the background. Yeah, we never saw him again. And then, yeah, we just kept on going down, man. Kept on going down. We got another water point and like had water. And I told him, okay, I'm gonna grab me water now. And then I went into like formation. Yo, it was mad trip. I don't know why. We went into formation and then he like leaned. He was in front and I went here. And then we grabbed water. And then from there, we had the water. And then we came back side to side again. And then I done my turn and I would go in front and he would be behind me, grabbed water. It was like that. Like, oh, it was dope, bro. It was dope, honestly dope. Anyway, we were running, doing solid 5-minute pace. And then we came into Stellenbosch. We came into Ida's Valley. I was like, okay, I know we've come into Ida's Valley. We're coming, like, we're gonna be close to Stellenbosch now, man. Anyway, get there. We're moving, we're getting on, and then don't this brow with a pink wife stick out again with that other 2 or 3 kinders, but the other squad also stick that. I'm like, yo, what the shit, this means it must have been motoring down there, man, motoring. Because yo, we're not running slow either, no? Because yeah, I don't think I've actually unlocked my full potential of running, so that's actually kind of dope too at the same time. So, because I'm like running still easy, my cadence is not that big, and my stride's not that big either, so I'm not lifting up my feet the way I'm supposed to lift up and then just catch the stride of like just moving. But anyway, catching it easy and running it easy. So yeah, I'm like, okay, just watch out for your lower back, bro. We don't want to hurt the lower back. Because yeah, lower back is weak. I don't train how I was supposed to train. See how it's coming in? Anyway. Yeah, and then he was singing some random song, and then he looked over to like our side. We were like running he saw us already most probably. We were running on the left hand side close to the curb, and then they came like close to the roadside of the oncoming. And then he was like singing some random song, and then it's like, how people can actually look at you, but it looks like they're not looking at you. But I had a feeling this brother was actually looking at me. He's like, yo, you left me behind, we coming to pass you, and you're not gonna see us again. I'm like, yo, it's not sitting right with me, my guy. Because then they started pulling away. I looked at the guy that was running with, and he was like, and I asked him like, yo, you want to do some cherry picking? And he was like, what is that? And I was like, see that 3 people that passed us now? Oh, you want to pass them and leave them in the dust? He looked at me confused, and he was like, yeah, he's game. I was like, yo, salute, dollar. I like a dollar. Mind you, that means we have to run faster than a 5-minute pace. I can't do faster than a 5-minute pace for more than a kilometer. Because if I do that, it was like, what the shit. The fastest I've ran was like a 4:26. Apparently. Keep in mind, I don't know what the shit is, name. I don't know the pace of all the shit. That doesn't really matter to me because I'm like speaking to my body the whole time. It's like, bro, listen here, are we alright? Yes or yes, no or no. Slow down, yes or yes. Move faster, yes or no. You know, that's how I'm like, we run, you know. Anyway, picked up the pace, and then yeah, started to pick up the pace, and then I actually started lifting my feet up. I was like, okay, we're gonna have to see what we can do here now. Lift my feet up, lifted my knees, and then we started moving. We started moving the pace. He was still fine. He was with me all the way. He got stuck in a bit of traffic though. Yeah, because I was bobbing and weaving, cherry picking like it was nobody's deal. And then, yeah, and then afterwards I ran like Naruto just to like relax my shoulders. And then, yeah, I got in front of them, and then all of a sudden, once I was done running like Naruto, then I just left again. Started running normal, and then we started left, and then I left again, and then next moment I saw my bro was next to me. I was like, yo, salute, bro. Like, we're running now, we're running, we're going for this. And then, yeah, we were just striding the whole time. And then as we were striding, I wanted to pick it up a bit more pace, man, because I was running like mid-foot. And I normally, when I do pick up pace, I'm gonna run on my toes. I tried out one stride on my right leg. Poof, calf, almost pulled. I'm like, nope. Right, going back to midfoot. We're running as is. Caught on shit there now. We shouldn't be doing that. We need to put more miles on our legs. I'll get to that point. And then, yeah. And then we started passing people. And then I was like getting cack on. I'm like, yo, I need to cool down because now my whole head is starting to like get like moose shot. It feels like it's 38 degrees. You know, just it's like radiating heat. It's like, I don't know. Wasn't there like a sweet old lady? No, not a sweet old lady, but a sweet lady. She was busy watering her garden that time. It was like past 7 in the morning, and we literally went into formation again because we saw someone like run before us, and we saw like a water splatter in the road. So we started making people wait. So we saw the guy win, and then we like followed in formation again, went over, and then she like made us nah. My sweater, my pants, everything soaking wet, my cap. I was sweating from all over again, from here, baard and alles, and eyebrows and all this shit, and just sweating. Cool down immediately. It was like cold water. I was like, yo, dankie toch, Tannie. And then we motored again. As we motoring, we're running, and I'm like, yes, dankie toch, let's go. Don't this one guy suck off that ran in front of me, man. And I caught up to him again. It's like, guys, we only have 4Ks to go. This man starts striding again out in front of us. I was like, okay, good for you. Hey, that man slowed down again not too long after that. Cherry picked that man. Bye. Cherry picked that man. Antioxidants. Anyway. When? And then we had like 2Ks left. We're coming close to the Ekerstad primary school. And now I'm like, yo, I'm gassed out now, bro. I'm gassed out. I'm solidly gassed out. I can't. I'm telling myself, bro, we can't anymore. We ran a race, we ran great. But yeah, you can see you're still a rookie, bro. You're still a Moorse rookie. Anyway, get there. We're still running. Getting back to my mindset, like, bruh, are we still okay? It's like, nah, bruh. Keita's in his fuck you. In his fuck you. At any rate, we're gonna push on them. Because that's who we are, you know? Your feelings don't matter while you gym. So why must your feelings matter while you run? Right? So put your feelings in your pocket and just fucking finish, man. Yeah, just finish. You're gonna thank yourself again afterwards just for like pushing yourself. Just like keep on pushing. And you'll reach your goal eventually. And don't worry, by the time you must stop some point. So why not stop at the end? Reach your goal. And I'm like, okay, bruh, yo, we're going then. I guess we're going. Now mind you, the bro I'm running with, he kept his last burst for the 1.5, or should we say 2 kilometers, because he was like, bruh, come, we push for the last. I'm like, okay. I just said, okay. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep up with this one somehow. And now we're still cherry picking and we're going back and forth. But now we ran basically most of the time side by side, but now he's like leading in front now. And we're still cherry picking. He looks behind. I'm like, but I'm still here, don't worry. I'm still here, we're still moving it. Don't we get to like the last eindstryd. Let me put the cap on me. a moves a gap. I'm like, but I wish I could keep up with you right now, but my cater says I cannot right now. Because every 7th step, my calf would like pull my right calf, and if not my right calf, it would left calf, and it pull, and like, nope, we can't pick up the pace, keep a space. I started getting annoyed with myself at one point. I was like, yo, manita for you, bro. But anyway, congrats though for actually finishing. And then, yeah, we got to the end, and then he waited for me, and then I was like, saw the timer, and I was like, what? 1:57? We ran under 2 hours. And he said we were well under 2 hours. I was like, damn, yo, look at us. We had only a goal of running 2 hours. Now we ran well under 2 hours. Got to the finish line, stopped the watch. Yo, congratulated that man. I was like, yo, thank you for the push, bro. And immediately he was like, yo, thank you for pushing me also, because he was like, yeah, I never ran like that in a long time. So yeah, because he just pushes for distance. That's the thing. And he's a cyclist too, ne? Yo, CrossFitter, cyclist and endurance runner. Two different worlds. Different worlds. I feel like he's a veteran. In my books, he's a veteran. A rookie. And we ran like a sub 2 hour. My God, I was proud of myself. I was honestly proud. I could have stopped smiling. Everything soaking wet, dripping sweat. I'm oozing off testosterone. I'm like, yo, I have a dope ass run, one of the best runs I've had, right? I want to look for more of those runs, and just because we had a solid run together, yeah, I hope I can run more with that man. If not, so I don't know, maybe I'll find more people to run with. But I don't know, I enjoyed the shit out of it. Yeah. But then, as time went on, I got an SMS notification on my phone, because normally I don't get anything so quickly, man. I got an SMS stating, Kyle, your hooker half time was hour 54 minutes and 6 seconds. Mind you, I thought I'd done an hour 57. I was like, what? I didn't check my time on my watch. Check the time on my watch. The exact same thing. What the shit, the realization. I was like, yo, I'm busy like doing the Rocky Balboa dance. Like, we got to the top of the steps. Like, let's go. Salute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, yo, great. So, yeah, and then done like solid mobility stretch afterwards for the hips and the calves, the hamstrings, the legs. And then, yeah, then we exchanged info. And then that was my hookah half. That was honestly, my hookah half was one of the best experiences I've had so far. I would recommend anyone to do it. It's moves are challenging, but it's fine. That's what the challenge is all about, right? The way you need to conquer, you're gonna find a way to get through it, and once you conquer it, so it's gonna be the best, one of the best feelings ever. So yeah, that was my hookah half. Dope experience. And yeah. Anyway, on to the next one. The next main one that I'll be doing will hopefully be the versus challenge out in Feb, and then maybe I'll do another run, and then yeah, but for now, done with the reaction video, and then I'll make another one the next time again. Anyway, salute bra, hold out to you, let's push on, and then we see where we go from there. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my antioxidants now.